Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. You're watching iAllegedly, and I've got a good one for you today because we're going to cover two things. We're going to cover the stimulus up payments, which could be additional money for you without having to do anything from the IRS. You can get these payments, and also I'm going to show you how to trace your payments if for some reason one of the stimulus payments you did not receive, whether the first, second, third. If you read the comments, you'll see a lot of people, Dan, I got the first one, Dan, I got the third one, I didn't get the second one. I'm going to show you how to trace that with the IRS and through their website. They've got a cool little portal to help you with that. Before I do that, please take a second to like the video. Please subscribe. This channel, iAllegedly, we do everything from finance, grants, marketing, stimulus, a little bit of everything. We're going to do some current affairs issues with the homeless and with the retail apocalypse. That is just blew my mind yesterday. We're going to share that with you guys in the coming days. Let's get into this. For those of you that have already gotten the third stimulus payment, and I know there's people screaming right now, Dan, I haven't gotten mine yet, okay? You could be eligible for what they call an up payment, okay? And the cool thing about this is based on your 2019 tax return that you filed, if your income was higher in 2019 and you got a partial stimulus payment, then you file your 2020 tax return and you could get the remaining balance automatically sent to you, which is very cool. Also, let's say you've had a change in your status. You went from being single, you got married. You can get one of these up payments from that as well. And let's say you had a baby during this time. You can now claim the baby and you can get the additional $1,400 that will automatically be sent to you with these up payments. So the IRS is making this really simple and they're doing these up payments and they're gonna figure this for you and send you this money as soon as possible. So you can get this money. Let's say you now have a dependent that's added to your tax return. You didn't have it in 2020. Child moved away, came back, and now you're responsible for them. An older adult that is now living with you that is on your tax return in 2020, and you can file it with this tax return. Now, to be eligible for the plus up payment and not have to do anything else, you have to file your tax return before August 16th, 2021. There's talk about extending the tax deadline date right now. If they don't do that and they keep it the middle of May, you've got August 16th, 2021. You have to file your 2020 tax return to be automatically eligible for the plus up payment, and they will just send you the money. You won't have to do anything else. So basically, this is a change of status. And again, it's people that are on disability, people that have dependents, this money is going to be sent to you automatically. A lot of people made less money in 2020 than they did in 2019. It's a fact. I mean, a lot of people were out of work. So these checks will be coming to a lot of different people. Now, people on disability and Social Security, good news is they're starting to receive their payments now. And these are being trickled in. They're supposed to be sent no later than the 7th, which is great news. But the bad news is people that are Veterans Affairs, these people are not going to get the money until the middle of April now. That's awful. Again, they should have got the money first. They shouldn't have had to wait. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I don't even know what to say that these people served our country and they're getting their money last. It's an absolute travesty as far as I'm concerned. Now the next thing is your stimulus trace. How to trace a stimulus payment that was already sent to you that you haven't received. And this has floored me because when you add up all the comments, there have been hundreds of people just on my channel alone that have said, Dan, I'm supposed to get the stimulus payment and I have not gotten it. And I'm absolute travesty. Got the first one, got the third one, didn't get the second one, whatever. People that didn't get the first two and were eligible for it. So there is now a way to trace these payments, and the IRS has issued guidelines. First things first, they issued a guideline that they just don't want you to call and go, where's my money, where's my money, where's my money? They stopped doing refunds at one point to work on getting people the stimulus checks. They did conventional banking direct deposits first. then they did the paper checks and the EIP cards. A lot of people have dates of when they're going to get their check or payment. Now, some are telling them that it's going to be the EIP cards. Some are not and just saying your check will be coming, okay? Most likely, when they give you a date, you're going to receive it within 7 business days. Now, what that means is Monday through Friday shenanigans. Basically, it's 10 days, okay? So a lot of people were told a date and they got it later. A lot of people were told a date down the road in April and they've already gotten the money. I've gotten a lot of those messages, friends, family members, everybody. So that does happen too, okay? Originally, it's supposed to be 21 days before you call the IRS and say, where's my money? The IRS has issued guidelines now to tell you when to contact them. And here's a simple guide. I'm going to go through the dates. And again, Social Security and the Veterans Affairs, unfortunately, you guys, a lot of you are going to get your Direct Express cards on disability and Social Security and your regular payment process. You're going to get that from now until the 7th, okay? The veterans, the middle of the month of April, which is ridiculous. But here are the dates. If you were given a specific date and you were told it was going to be sent to you, and if you didn't get it, here's what you should be looking for. Let's take a look at it. Now, this is the timeline for people that said that they were, your payment's already been sent. Now, if it was sent by conventional direct deposit, the IRS does not want you to contact them or file the trace for at least 5 days. Monday through Friday, 5 business days. If the check was mailed to a standard address, 4 weeks. That's 28 days, okay? Now, if you moved since then and you have mail forwarding, they don't want you to do it for 6 weeks, okay? Now, they don't want you to file a trace if you had the check mailed to a foreign address outside the continental United States. They do not want, and now again, Alaska and Hawaii and Puerto Rico, I'm not counting those. Those are considered the United States. Foreign countries, a foreign address, they want you to wait 9 weeks. Now, again, there is a trace form that you can fill out, and we're going to take a look at this on how to get this. Now, there are multiple ways to contact the IRS to file the trace form. First things first is the phone number. The phone number that you can call is 1-800-919-9835. You can mail or fax a completed Form 3911, which I'm going to go through Form 3911 right now. Let's take a look at that. Now, here are instructions that it says to complete Form 3911. Write EIP 3 on the top of your form. EIP stands for Economic Impact Payment. Complete the form answering all refund questions as they relate to your payment. When completing Item 7 under Section 1, check the box for individual as in the type of return. Enter 2021 as the tax period. Do not write anything for the date filed. Sign the form. If you're married and filing together, both spouses must sign the form. You should not mail Form 3911 if you've already requested a trace by telephone. Don't do both. That's going to get them angry. Don't do both. Remember that. Now, there's a lot of scenarios that come up with not getting a payment, and that is, was the payment lost? Okay, that's one type of scenario. Did they mail you a check and somebody cashed it? Well, they're going to compare the signature. They're going to have you wait a little bit before they just issue a check. If the check was mailed and you lost it, misplaced, can't find it, whatever, they're going to mail you a check. This is going to take, from resolution, meaning their determination that it's not shenanigans and that you didn't try to cash 2 checks, it's going to take 6 weeks to get your money, okay? It's bad, but it's better than not getting it, as far as I'm concerned. And you need to also take a look at setting up an IRS account. Now, you can say, Dan, I already have an IRS account. I pay my taxes. No, they have a portal where you can pull tax returns and you can get set up with the IRS portal. Very simple to do, and we're going to take a look at that too. Now, here's the link on the website where you can view your account information, but it's pretty cool. You can find it if you owe anything. You can get your balances, payment information, payment history, get copies of returns, but you can also get your economic impact, payment status, and balances and how they were sent. I hope this was helpful, and reach out with your questions. You guys can get a hold of me through social media. You've got my email in the video description below. I'm going to have a link to the form and how to set up your IRS account. That will be in the video description below as well. I also want to take this time to thank everybody. It's been 1 year that iAllegedly has been on YouTube, and we have had tremendous success over the course of the last year, and I am eternally grateful to each and every one of you. And we've got over 62,000 subscribers at this point, and it's just amazing. You know, I'm so grateful. You're going to see a lot of cool stuff that we're going to be doing in the future. We're going to cover, I went with a friend, mentor, colleague, Jeremiah Babe, and we went to LA and we filmed the homeless crisis in beautiful Los Angeles, Hollywood, Westwood, West LA, and finished it in Long Beach. And it was absolutely eye-opening, and I'm going to share that with you. Also, the retail apocalypse that is coming to a city near you. We filmed that as well. So please like the video, share the video. If you want to join the Patreon channel and get more access to me and have me consult with your business, please sign up for that. The link is below. And onward and upward, guys. Again, thank you one and all. And I will see you soon.